Happy New Year. We hope that you had a beautiful Christmas and a lot of wonderful surprises under your Christmas tree. Anyway, we hope that you will have a really blessed 2026. Today we're going to be talking about the faith-based and family-based premieres that are coming out starting today, really, and for the weekend. So we are going to start off with Great American Family. And Great American Family on Great American Pure Flix is going to be premiering today. The Ainsley McGregor mystery called Case of the Watchmaker. This is the third of the series of Ainsley McGregor movies. And in this movie, which stars Candace Cameron Bure, Aaron Ashmore, and Robin Dunn, a watchmaker doesn't quite survive. Unfortunately, the poor man got murdered, or woman. We don't know what it is yet. I guess we'll have to find out. Anyway, the watchmaker's murder causes a lot of gossip around town, a lot of suspicion, a lot of suspicious activities, and gossip about neighbors and community. And well, we're just going to have to find out whether or not they can find the murderer. And we know Ainsley McGregor won't stop until she learns who did it. So tune in to find out who did kill the watchmaker. And this is premiering today on Great American Pure Flix. And then on January 10th at 8 p.m., it will air on Great American Family and GFAM Plus. Now let's move over to Hallmark. On January 3rd, we have Lost in Paradise starring Lacey Chabert and Ian Harding. In this movie, a high-end fashion designer and a chef are both stranded on an island and they must learn how to survive. But will they also find that their adventure of being on this island will lead them to something more? I guess we'll have to find out. Tune in January 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Hallmark Channel for Lost in Paradise. And January 4th, Hardy's What You've Been Waiting For, Season 13 premieres of When Calls the Heart. Of course, this stars Aaron Krakow, Kevin McGarry, Jack Wagner, Pascal Hutton, Kevin Smith, Chris McNally, Andrea Brooks, Martin Cummings, Ben Rosenbaum, and just a whole bunch more. And you know, we can't name them all, but we're excited about season 13. And of course, there's going to be some great special guests like Brooke Shields and Melissa Gilbert. And we have the return of James Rudine, and boy, we just are excited to see all that's going to happen this coming season. Anyway, let's talk about the season, sort of real quick overview. Bottom line, there is a wildfire, a devastating wildfire that breaks out that affects Hope Valley and surrounding communities. And if you were going to have something horrible happen, Hope Valley would be the place to be, because they have a great community that pulls together in times of trial. And so you will want to see how they deal with the devastation. And likewise, we see that Mountie Nathan Grant and school teacher Elizabeth Thornton take their romance to new heights. So will there be an engagement? Well, what does new heights mean? I guess we'll have to have you tune in and find out this season. Now let's talk about the first episode. In the first episode, we have some really fun stuff going on. There is the grand opening of Goldie National Park. Yes, and you are not going to want to miss this, because little Goldie is so precious in this. And we see the return of the Grant Thornton family, and the question is, How long will they be staying? Is this just temporary or is this a permanent return? And has the town changed a lot or not? I guess we'll find out. Likewise, as you probably saw in a preview, there's a new traffic signal in town, and there's a dedication of that as well. So you will want to tune in to the first episode on January 4th at 8 p.m. 7 Central on Hallmark Channel. On January 10th at 8 p.m. 7 Central on Hallmark Channel is A Melbourne Match, starring Mallory Jensen and Ryan Core. And in this movie, a travel writer goes to Melbourne on assignment, and she meets a footballer, or an ex-footballer actually, who offers to be her travel guide and show her the sights. And in doing so, they have some adventures, and he shows her there's a lot more than work in life. And the question is, will this lead to some sparks flying between the two of them? I guess we'll find out. Tune in again, January 10th at 8 p.m., 7 Central on Hallmark Channel for A Melbourne Match. January 17th at 8 p.m., 7 Central on Hallmark Station has Love on the Amazon, starring J.C. Elliott and Rafael de la Fuente. In this movie, J.C.'s character goes to the Amazon to deliver an important message for her marine biologist sister who's down there studying pink dolphins on the Amazon. And she hires Raphael's character to be her tour guide. And you know, the adventure just may lead to some things more than she expected. So will that include romance? Tune in on January 17th, 8 p.m. 7 Central on Hallmark's Channel to Love on the Amazon. On January 24th at 8 p.m. 7 Central on Hallmark Channel is Caught by Love, starring Rachel Lee Cook and Luke McFarlane. In this movie, Rachel's character is on an adventure of self-discovery, but ends up with quite a different adventure. She gets swept up into an undercover operation where over stolen jewels, and finds that her adventures over this lead her to possible romance. I guess you'll need to tune in to find out all about this adventure and the romance. Anyway, it's again on January 24th at 8 p.m. 7 Central on Hallmark Channel, Caught by Love. And that's all we have for you today. The other stations did not have any new premieres coming out this week, so we just covered what was new. Anyway, we hope you have a blessed new year and enjoy your movies, and please leave us comments about what movies you liked and which ones you highly recommend and which ones that you say might be a skip. Happy New Year.